Hello, Idaho. Welcome to this week's update from the Idaho Farm Bureau Federation with this Capital Minute, where we bring you the latest from the state legislature and its impact on agriculture. And in the next 3 minutes, we'll dive into key legislative issues affecting Idaho's agricultural community.
Welcome to this week's Capital Minute. I'm Braden Jensen, filling in for Dexton Lake. The legislature continues its work here in Boise this week, and to start off the week, 3 important bills were introduced in the Senate Resources Committee. The first bill, Senate Bill 1011, aims to ensure that agriculture producers are represented in Idaho Fish and Game's winter feeding committees. These committees, which decide when and where elk are fed, currently lack agriculture input. The bill mandates that at least one agriculture producer must be a part of each 5-member committee, and all members must reside in the district they serve in. This ensures local representation and gives agriculture a voice in wildlife management decisions. The second bill, Senate Bill 1012, proposes the creation of the Idaho Depredating Wildlife Appeals Board, which would include the heads of the Department of Agriculture and the Department of Fish and Game, along with a state-appointed veterinarian. This board will review wildlife depredation investigations specifically related to wolves, grizzly bears, black bears, and mountain lions. If an initial investigation by Wildlife Services doesn't confirm depredation, this board can reassess the situation and potentially change the ruling. This could help producers access critical depredation funding and guide and control efforts. The third bill, Senate Bill 1013, mandates that the state trespass laws be taught in hunter and trapper education courses. It also allows aspiring trappers to learn under the supervision of a licensed outfitter and guide before they take the course themselves. This journeyman's-like experience helps educate future trappers and supports wolf control efforts in the state. Additionally, this week, many legislative committees were busy reviewing state agency rules. This review process was originally part of the governor's red tape reduction efforts and the law that was passed last year, which ensures a regular schedule for reviewing all administrative rules. Why is this important? It's important because rules which are created by the agencies have the full force and effect of law. It's critical that elected officials, the people who write the laws, are the ones that are reviewing and approving these rules. In addition to reviewing rules, there's another effort underway in the State House to streamline the Idaho statutes. House Speaker Mike Moyle has introduced House Bill 14, a bill that takes the red tape reduction initiative further by reviewing Idaho laws. This bill would require state agencies to look at all the laws related to their jurisdiction and identify outdated and unnecessary provisions that the agencies will then report back to the legislature with a recommendation on which parts of the law that can be streamlined or removed altogether. This bill was approved by committee and passed by the House. It will soon be heard by the Senate. In exciting news for Idaho taxpayers, Speaker Moyle also introduced a bill that reduces the state income tax rate. Right now, both the individual and corporate rates are approximately 5.7%. The new bill proposes lowering the tax rate to 5.3%. This would save Idaho taxpayers approximately $240 million annually. The bill also introduced a couple other provisions. The bill was introduced and will soon be heard in committee.
That's a wrap for this week's legislative update. You can learn more about the issues IFBF is engaged in by subscribing to the Capital Reflections newsletter at idahofb.org. Remember, staying informed and engaged is key to advocating for Idaho agriculture. You've tuned in to Capital Minute with the Idaho Farm Bureau Federation, the voice of Idaho agriculture.